Getting a bigger back isn't very complicated. As a matter of fact, in this video, we're gonna be going over the only 2 bodyweight exercises you need to grow a bigger, stronger back. And the best part is, all you need is a pull-up bar as well as maybe some horizontal bars. Pull-ups are a bodyweight staple when it comes to building a bigger V-taper, building those lats out, and getting a bigger and stronger back. You really only need a pull-up bar, and you can actually purchase a cheap doorway pull-up bar. Key here for hypertrophy especially is you wanna actually pull with your elbows and pretend like you're snapping the bar in half, even though the bar is going to stay stationary. This is going to ensure that you're activating the lats and other muscles in the back optimally. That way you can grow them bigger and stronger, as well as on your way down, the eccentric portion of the exercise or the stretching portion of the exercise, you actually want to go very slowly, control the rep all the way through, and really feel that stretch in the muscle. Then go back up, squeeze. This is going to ensure that you're doing the reps optimally for hypertrophy. You also want to ensure that you're fully extending on the bottom. You don't want to actually keep your elbows bent. You want to actually fully stretch and extend your elbows and make sure you're going through a full range of motion. Make sure your chin is at least above the bar. As a matter of fact, I would say try to touch your chest to the bar.
If you're serious about building muscle using your body weight, check out my Patreon, link in description down below. I'm offering coaching that focuses on adjustable bodyweight hypertrophy workouts, perfect for any fitness level. You'll get weekly PDFs, videos, and daily accountability to help you stay on track and make progress. I'll show you how to scale every exercise, whether you're just starting or you're more advanced. That way you can continue to build muscle. Plus, there's Q&A access and bonus content to help you maximize your results. Click the link in the description to join.
If you're somebody who finds pull-ups to be too difficult, you can actually do something called pull-up negatives. Now, what a pull-up negative is basically you're gonna jump up to the bar and fight gravity on the way down. This is an excellent way to build the strength to do the actual full pull-up, and you're gonna be building a lot of muscle on the way as well. So this right here is a resistance band. You can purchase this, tie it to the bar, put it around your foot, and use this resistance band as assistance to do assisted pull-ups. This just takes some weight off of the pull-up itself and makes it a lot easier. This is a very cheap piece of equipment you can actually purchase to help you progress in calisthenics, not just the pull-ups. If you're gonna be doing negative pull-ups or any of these other alternative exercises to build up to the pull-up, you actually wanna focus on 2 to 3 sets and 3 to 5 reps of the exercise itself. That way you can build strength to be able to do full pull-ups. Now, if you're somebody who finds pull-ups to be way too easy, you can actually do something called archer pull-ups. Now, archer pull-ups are pull-ups, except you're using one arm as assistance for the other arm, and you're gonna pull more towards one arm and more towards one side. So basically here, you wanna have your hand close in towards your body, one hand further out. That way you can focus more on pulling through one side of the body than the other. This is actually a progression towards the one arm pull-up. The further you lean out the hand that's supporting the other hand doing the pulling movement, the harder it's going to be. Till eventually you're able to do actual one arm pull-ups with just one arm, which is super difficult. However, there are a lot of people who have trained up to this. Now, obviously, if you take your body weight and you move all your body weight onto one arm and you're able to pull all your body weight just through one arm, that is a super effective way to build muscle and use progressive overload to stimulate the lats and other muscles in the back. The second way you can make pull-ups harder is to simply add weight to yourself. Weighted pull-ups are an amazing way to linearly progress them and build more muscle and use progressive overload over time, increasing mechanical tension, and that's what's going to drive muscle growth. If you didn't know, mechanical tension is simply the stretch and contraction portion of an exercise, and in order to increase this, you either need to increase the weight or decrease leverage advantages, such as going from regular bicep curls to preacher curls, which are going to isolate the biceps further. Now, moving on to the next exercise, we're going to be talking about inverted rows. Inverted rows work the lats, traps, rhomboids, rear delts, and biceps a little bit. This movement will help you build back thickness from the side here. If you didn't know, every pull routine should focus on 2 movements. One is a vertical pulling movement, which were the pull-ups we were talking about, and the second one is a horizontal pulling movement, which can be applied to inverted rows. This ensures you're getting a full hypertrophy stimulus for the entire back. Now, it is important to note the closer you are to the ground, the harder this is going to be. The more parallel you are with the ground as well, the harder it's going to be. So obviously, if I'm standing up straight doing inverted rows, that's going to be way easier than doing inverted rows completely horizontally. This is completely adjustable to what level you're at. And if you can't actually do pull-ups, these can be a valid way of building up the strength in your back to be able to do pull-ups one day. Alongside with doing negative pull-ups, this can definitely be one of those variations of exercises exercises you use, not only to build strength for the pull-up, but to also, again, build back thickness and to completely stimulate back growth. And finally, if you really want to take inverted rows to the next level, you can either 1, do weighted inverted rows, or 2, do tuck lever front rows. Now, tuck lever front rows is an advanced movement because you're going to be pulling all of your body weight in an inverted row. You can obviously do front lever rows with your legs straight. However, I can't do those yet, and a lot of people can't do them. So tuck lever front rows is more accessible. Make this harder, just keep sticking your legs out straighter and straighter, and eventually you'll be able to do lever front rows. Say that 100 times fast. And if you're extremely advanced, take your front lever rows and do them weighted. If you can do weighted front lever rows, that is super impressive. Send me the video. I want to see it on Instagram. So there you have it. Those are the 2 best body weight exercises for back growth, and the only 2 you actually really need. And I explained how to progress them, how to make them easier, how to make them harder. So I hope this video helped, and I hope you can incorporate pull-ups and inverted rows into your workout and adjust them based off to what level you're on.